I
You
can't
better
do it.
watch out. You better
No.
watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
I can't, guys. 9 years I've been watching this show. I can't
You
do
better
it.
watch out. You better watch out.
I can't do it. It's the end of an era.
It is. It's the end, and the spin-offs just won't have the same
Is this
bite.
not gonna be the same?
Won't be the same.
I mean, all I can say, I have no idea what's going to go on tonight. I have no idea. What I can say, with I can guarantee with gusto, is that it's popping off.
Maybe.
Not on the same scale.
There's going to be a right domestic, mate.
the greatest domestic of our time.
Daenerys Targaryen's going to end up in a woman's shelter.
The Westerosi domestic service.
Fucking Tyrion Lannister's going to be made like a fucking Grand Maester or something. Jon Snow's wanking himself to sleep. No one's going to win. No one wins the Game of Thrones. We're all going to die.
Torment
Jon
win.
Snow is just brooding for the rest of time.
Just brooding. Just let Eddard start. Just sat there. He's going to be on a throne that he doesn't want to sit on. It's uncomfortable. No one's thought to give him a cushion. He's got piles and hemorrhoids.
Spits down. Oh, me bum.
Oh, no. Oh, I hate being king. Someone's going to have to invent a rubber ring.
Is there a chance of a pillow?
So this is it, guys. This is it. It's tonight. Tonight's the last one ever. And in honor of this last episode, the OBS overlay, the background of the show, it's the Iron Throne. And in honor of last week, everything's on fire.
Hundreds of thousands of people burning.
Is the Iron Throne even there anymore?
People were fucking right pissed off about the fact that Dany was the Mad Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were.
I don't think she's mad. I just think she's grieving. She's a nice girl at heart. She's
lovely.
She's lovely. She gives money to charity. She works in a soup kitchen on the weekends. She's a nice girl.
She is. She's lovely. She's a darling.
She's a victim of the circumstances. It's the current year.
It's one of those people who are ash piles.
You can't.
Well, we all know that Dany only really does nice things for people of colour, and that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to turn all the people of Westeros into people of colour. Like, right, now look after you.
Wow, we've managed 3 minutes without being racist.
That's got to be a record.
I think that is a record, to be honest. How are we doing, boys? Am I the only one who's nervous?
I'm emotional.
I'm emotional.
My socks are pulled up.
Yeah, your trousers are down.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? My bum hurts.
I'm not really ready.
You're not ready? I'm not ready.
No, can we just stay here?
Can we just go full racism now, are we?
Oh, we do it. Wow, I do sound like I've got a blocked nose. We're just gonna stream forever, and that way, it's like Daenerys said. We could stay out here forever. No one would know.
If you don't watch it, it never happened.
We're just gonna stream forever. No one will know. We can't be given spoilers because we're technically not on the internet. We are the internet, damn it. Jason
Every hour and a half will
natingly
change
won
places.
for the $2 super chat. Says, "I'll show you a domestic, you racist pineapple." Gosh, but okay, you do you, Jason. I could take all the fucking punches from husbands in the world tonight. I don't think it's going to hurt anywhere near as much as my favourite show ending. And it's the greatest show on the television. It's the greatest television event ever. Bigger than the moon landing.
Oh, I just finished watching Alt Shift X's breakdown of the last video. And at the end, he pointed out and shilled for a bunch of Game of Thrones YouTubers who collectively wrote a book together.
YouTube is writing books. Damn it, Weibo.
And apparently the book explains how Game of Thrones broke the TV shows,
Just the TV.
Yes.
So Apparent donates $1 to say, when you say POC, do you mean coloured people? No, he means niggers. easy mistake to make. We're trying not to be racist, but sometimes they just creep in. I left my lighter in the other room. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go and cry silently.
Who's gonna dice in?
No one. I'm going to.
Drunkle's going to.
Roger that. Drunken Uncle will not be on tomorrow's episode of Goes Through Podcast due to heartbreak.
He's being replaced by official Jerboa.
He's replacing both of us. It'll just be you and Jerboa, I think.
Eventually, it'll be just the Jerboa show.
Yeah.
Official Jerboa, I think you'll find.
And that's worth tuning into.
So, how's everyone feeling about tonight then? Because, Bear, you said you're emotional. Yeah, I get it. It's a fucking... I'm feeling a smorgasbord of feelings today.
I have a lot of love for Danny.
I had a lot of love for Danny.
It's going to be saying, like having a long-term girlfriend leaving you after 9 years. You have your finale shag, and she goes, do you know what? Not enough dragons. I've been seeing someone else.
Or
elephants.
Yeah.
In that respect, we got the Dumbo live-action film to look forward to. But I don't think it'd be the same.
Oh God.
It's going to be a long day. Why is it only an hour and 20? Why don't they end game it and make like the final episode 3 hours long?
Budget.
Fucking budget. I'm sick of money dictating the things I can watch and for how long.
Jerry McCancock in
Tommy
the chat.
McCannock.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Well, before last week, I had a lot of love for Danny.
Wait.
Yeah, you hate her.
Hey,
I
it's
still
cool
love her.
to be a transgender.
What? Wait, what?
Hey, it's cool to be a transgender.
When did I? Oh no, that was a Queer Kid stuff video. I can tell already.
Oh God.
You've just been mining my fucking videos for clips of you, you asshole.
Not me, Duel.
Damn it, Jewel.
I think Danny's going to get tucked in.
I think Danny's going to get tucked in.
There's a strong
think,
possibility
right,
of
she's gonna come back as a
Tyrion
Night
being
Queen.
tucked in.
She's going to be the Night Queen.
If Tyrion dies, I will lose my shit.
Because he's technically committed treason, and like Danny's going to notice that.
Throughout all the time I've been watching, right, me and my friends, we go, when we watch a television series, we always pick a wife. And of course, my wife has been Daenerys from the beginning.
Drunken Uncle's going to be a widower in a couple of
Hold
hours.
on, what easy? How is everyone not a widower? My
Mine
mate,
was Queen Marjorie.
Big Gay Dave, he picked the Hound as his husband. And of course, the Hound died last week. Spoilers! And my mate, who I've watched it with pretty much exclusively, picked Marjorie to begin with, and of course she died in the Sept of Baelor, and is now betrothed to Arya.
Natalie Dormer is fucking gorgeous.
So, she
Yeah,
is.
that's
She is.
my bitch, dude.
So out of me and my friends, I'm the only one who's actually had the same spouse all the way through, from season 1 to
Big
the
Gay
end.
Bill didn't pick Jon Snow.
No one picked Jon Snow, no. He's got hair like pubes.
Look at
Cryptic
fabulous
throws $2 to say, fuck games of homo. Oh, dude. It's a bit harsh. And Sir Parry throws $1 to say, Drunkle, I haven't seen the past 5 seasons. Sum them up in 20 words or less. Alright.
Dead!
So, dead. Alright, someone count for me. Okay? Here we go. Boy falls from height. I feel like I'm doing a haiku. Golden crown rape.
Time.
Tits. Ginger
You're way
vagina.
You're way over time.
What do you mean time?
You said 20 seconds.
20 words, you dick.
Nah.
Bear, are you counting words? Please tell me you're counting words.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right.
No.
Boy falls from height. That's 4. Golden crown. That's 6.
The crown
Tits,
isn't
tits,
golden.
tits. That's 10. Ginger vagina. 12. Crossbow. That's 1 word. 13.
Toilet.
Toilet. Yeah, that's not even the one I was on about. Yeah, crossbow toilet. Right, that's 14. Tits. Gay wiener. Is that 17 or 18?
18.
18. Boom. Dragons.
I think I can do better than that.
Go. Ready? Go.
Ice, fire, throne, falling, rivalry. That's 5 words.
That's 5. God, that's a quarter of the way there. Come on, chop, chop, chop.
No, 5 is just perfect.
I could do it in 3. You ready?
It's
Sean Bean dies.
That's every movie with Sean Bean in it.
He's got a mortality rate, hasn't he? It's terrible. Fucking
KDR
looking at last
is
week's
fucking
episode,
awful.
we were pretty sure that Arya, not Arya. Oh yeah. You got to say it like your death. Oh yeah. She had the highest kill count. Is that rivaled by Daenerys?
She killed hundreds of thousands of people last week.
Quite a lot. I mean, it was a city of 1 million people, and like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Arya is the only one who's still alive now. The Arya and a horse.
So let's just say that she killed every single one of those 1 million people, which we know she didn't. Arya killed every single White Walker and House Frey. So I think Arya's in the lead.
I don't know. We say every single White Walker. Like, is it not like Gimli from Lord of the Rings is going to come rocking in, going, that still only counts as 1?
No, it counts as all of them.
Cryptic for the $2 super chat says Game of Thrones is like Alex, only 1/4 dark enough.
You could say that episode 3 was too dark.
I like it. It was very dark, but it was still enjoyable.
Yeah, I still enjoyed it.
There's I like going through and looking for little mistakes, like the Starbucks mug, and the
That killed me.
of course I spotted a cameraman as well in one of them, and there's when they're actually trying to get one of the White Walkers to bring back as evidence. There's a fucking truck in the background.
Is that?
Where? You have a picture of that?
I could find it again.
Can you please?
I'll DM it to you.
Yeah, I gotta see this.
It's a white truck, so it's nicely camouflaged. It's just one of the White Walkers. What do you think is going to be the conclusion of tonight's episode, then, guys? Like, what do you think is going to happen, and how are we going to get there?
Could you imagine what would happen if they just pulled a fucking Sopranos?
Oh, well, black screen.
Yeah. My friend did say, like, imagine if they pulled a Dallas, like Jon Snow just wakes up and get that way, and it was all a dream.
No, Baratheon wakes up and he's like, what?
It's one of those beer monster dreams, isn't it?
Echo in the chat says Bran will be king. No, there's steps up to the throne. Death Network says wheelchair McTwatface wins. Yeah, that's Bran, isn't it? That's Bran. I don't think he will, because he's still got... Oh, no, because he'd be first in line for the throne over his sisters, wouldn't he? Yeah, all right. So it's not going to be Bran. I don't think House Stark has any skin in that game, to be honest.
Yeah, unless Jon takes the throne, Starks don't have a chance.
Yeah, it's Targaryen Civil War, isn't it? That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to split into 2, I reckon.
Yeah, Wowpow says, plot twist, no one wins. Well, we don't even know if the fucking throne's still there, mate, after what Daenerys did to the fucking yard.
That's a good point.
Whew.
All came crashing down. I think...
I thought of all the people in the dungeons as well, like the fucking bitch from the Sand Snakes as well. She was there. She's dead.
I've seen her in a fucking while. I'm not going to see her again, I guess.
Maybe. As Cersei just rises from the rubble with 3 elephants.
I found the budget!
I mean, is there a chance, right? Because we're pretty sure that is going to go after Daenerys now.
I reckon it'd be Arya who kills.
We're pretty sure that's going to happen. So if she kills Daenerys, right, and then takes her face and be like, oh, I'll rule in her stead, is there a chance that she's going to end up getting piped by Jon Snow?
No, because Jon Snow won't pipe her. I think we've seen that as a thing.
What if he found out that it's actually Arya? Because they're not
They're
related.
still related.
No, they're not. Oh,
Yeah, they
kind
are.
of are,
Yeah.
yeah, but distantly so. And Jon's a Targaryen. They love a bit of incest. They love it. James Coley for the $2 super chat says, so a redneck helped get a white to the Red Keep. A redneck? Is this a joke?
Not
A
glue
redneck
bag.
and a white walk into the Red Keep. Unless you're saying the Hound's a redneck. He's not. He's a gentleman. That was probably one of the nicest character arcs as well between the Hound and Arya. Oh
Yeah, the Hound's character arc had the perfect ending.
I think it did.
Agree.
Yeah. There was just that
I
little
like
moment
how
as well
he
with
convinced
him
Arya
and
to not,
and
not to pursue, vengeance, because it ruined her life and whatnot.
The only thing that was more powerful than his fear of fire was his lust for revenge.
Mm-hmm.
What a fight that was as well. He had the lower
yeah.
ground. Obi-Wan would have been there like, no, man, I've won. I've got the high ground. Leave it out. No.
That's a great fight.
That's a fantastic fight. As shit's falling down around them. That was the equivalent of two ninjas cutting each other up at sunset on a beach.
And Arya said goodbye, Sandor. Perfect.
Called him Sandor as well, like all is forgiven. It was this little where he just put his hand on her head, like Eddard used to do,
And tussling her hair.
like a true father figure, gone from like hating him to loving him. It's like she's gone through her teenage phase and went, actually, Dad, you're all right.
That's some serious teenage angst then.
It's some serious, yeah. I mean, fuck me, it's weaponized teenage angst. Wandering Lisa says, Arya will kill Daenerys, take her face, then when Jon and Dany are in bed together, Arya will take the face off and bow, bow, bow. I've been really trying, baby.
Oh, that reminds me. Do either of you listen to country music?
Yeah, I've been known to. Johnny Cash.
I mean, like nowadays country.
Oh, no.
Bear, do you?
No.
Okay, because I got an idea for a game.
Okay. I thought you were going to say there's a country version of the Game of Thrones intro. Like,
No, but there's a
bow,
VHS
bow, 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 bow,
version.
on the banjo, someone's blowing into a medicine bottle.
I have an interesting idea for a game.
Wowpow says, Drunken Uncle, what show that isn't Game of Thrones would you recommend? Game
Banshee.
of Thrones! There's only
I would
one show.
I would recommend Banshee.
Banshee, Community I like as a comedy. Great. 6 seasons, no movie.
Supernatural.
Supernatural, of course, yeah. And
Breaking
Game
Bad.
of Thrones!
Breaking Bad's a good show.
It's alright, it's not
Breaking
good.
Bad's pretty good.
It's a good show.
Is there any chance, right? So they get to the throne room. Throne's still intact. It's not melting from Also, can we talk about how a dragon managed to make a chair?
The dragon didn't make the chair. It just forged the swords together.
In the shape of a chair.
No, I think someone else put him in the shape of the chair.
So the dragon's got some like chair-shaped fire.
No, the dragon just goes. Instead of going it goes.
Boop, 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 in little bits. Well, I think that there's a secret within the chair. Right, so it's going to be like, it's all broken now. And it's in the
Aries
rubble.
porn collection. If you lift up the seat, right?
You lift up the seat, yeah, it's like broken open, and they find the keys to a Volvo. And that's how it ends. They just press the button on the fob, and you hear boop boop, and they all look at each other like, "What the fuck was that?" And that's the end. Blackout. Troy Sites for the $2 Streamlab says, today is a sad day after 9 years. My watch is ending. Totally agree with you, Troy. Me and you, buddy. Let's be sad together. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for $2 Streamlab says, I swear to God, if gets the kill on either Dany or Drogon, I'm gonna be right pissed off. The girl's got enough kills under her belt at this point. It's like watching some face-off against Superman. We all know what the end result will be. She's a fucking rough bitch, mate. Well, she ain't a rough bitch. She's a fucking
Superman's
bitch.
been beat up by plenty of people. I hate when people compare things to Superman. He's not that tough. He's a little bitch.
What, Batman beat him up?
Batman killed him.
But, I mean, Arya against Batman?
Oh, yeah.
Arya against Batman.
Arya could just take Alfred's face and kill him in his sleep.
Oh, that's such a good show. That could... Crossover... Grilling Pirate Pete says, we'll go west to finally see what is west of Westeros. The final scene will be her on a ship. That's a really good shout, Pirate Pete. Really good shout. Colleen B. Hey, Colleen. who's basically an encyclopedia of Game of Thrones knowledge. Love her big sexy brain. Says, have you heard the version of the Game of Thrones theme or guitars with Dan Weiss, Scott Ian from Anthrax, Nuno Betancourt, fucking Nuno, the Game of Thrones composer, and Tom Morello from Audioslave, and Brad Paisley? No, I have not. That sounds like a super band.
Fairly sure I did today.
I'm pretty sure Krillin could beat up Superman.
Bran could beat up Superman. You just roll up on him.
Yep, I listened to that today, actually.
You have heard it. Is it any good?
Coco. Yes, good, yeah.
It's a super band. I mean, it's epic, isn't it? So many people are picking up the Game of Thrones tune because it's probably the biggest thing to happen in our lifetimes, you know.
It's very catchy.
Don't mind the war on Iraq, the war on terrorism, the war on drugs, the war on ideology. The IRA downing weapons, the real IRA downing weapons. I can't believe it's not the IRA downing weapons.
Mr. Twisted Frenzy said, you just proved my fucking point with the Arya assassinating Batman comment. Arya could just do that. She's an assassin. Of course she can just assassinate someone.
Badass assassin. I thought last week as well, when they were firing off those bolts from the Scorpion ballistas. Look, you know, fuck, what if Arya disguised herself as one of those bolts? Right? I don't know how, but boom, she's over the wall. I reckon she disguised herself as a brick, and that's how she killed Cersei. She fell on her.
That would be pretty good. I've seen a couple theories that said Cersei's gonna live.
How?
I don't know.
She comes back as the Night Queen. Oh!
God, you and that bloody theory.
Well, I mean, there is a possibility that Dany could be the Night Queen now, because she's dead inside now, isn't she? Just like every wife I've ever had.
I saw an interesting video that kind of detailed the past of Westeros, from the Children of the Forest to the First Men to the Targaryens coming over from Valyria. It was pretty interesting.
And Arya killed all of them. She
was
kills
the White
everyone.
Horse?
Once everyone's dead, she's going to move on. She's going to start killing the environment.
The Extinction Rebellion's going to come along and try to glue themselves to her. Come here!
Then she takes off her face and it's like John Wayne Gacy underneath that. Like, ah! Let me go! You can't kill me!
Philip Daniel in the chat has a question. He said, was the White Horse at the end a reference to the Pale Horse of the Apocalypse?
People have said that. There was also the reference.
Well, that's not the quote. That's not the quote. The quote is, and I'm reading this from the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse Wikipedia. I looked and behold an ashen horse, and he who sat on it had the name Death. And Hades was following him. Authority was given to them over a fourth of the earth to kill with sword and with famine, with pestilence, and by wild beasts of the earth.
But there was bitch up in it was over in Essos who had the big ass face mask on, and she actually said she prophesized about a white horse. I'm gonna look it up, but it was like beware the white horse or some shit like that. So of course I mean,
don't remember.
It's well weird that fucking city's just fallen. Like the capital has just fallen. Horse is all right. It's covered in blood as well. I got a feeling the horse was offing people as it was going down the streets.
It was probably a Dothraki horse that ran away.
Oh, that's a good point. They've been known to like their horses.
Wasn't the I know it died, but the horse that Khal Drogo gifted to Daenerys was a white horse.
Oh yeah, she cut his fucking stupid horse throat, didn't she?
Yeah.
Symbolism
there? I don't know.
IR said, Ghost will sit on the Iron Throne. Good doggo. I hope we see a little bit more of Ghost.
Nah, he's gone. It's the spin-off that we need is
Tormund and Ghost just rock up, kick Dany in the cunt, grab her by the nipples, twist them, boot her off the fucking Iron Throne, sit down.
He's gonna come.
Milk giants. That's my new policy.
I can't find the actual quote. It goes on about and looked, I behold a pale horse and everything, but no, it was prophesized by the fucking bitch working for the Lord of the Light. She must have been a well old bitch as well, because she's wearing like 10 of these things that Melisandre wore.
It's stack.
A stack of his text. But she did say about it, you know, beware the pale horse, and now is rocking off on this white equine. I think that could be a symbol for Daenerys' demise.
She's getting tucked in.
She's got to get tucked in. I still want to see the domestic between Jon and Daenerys, though. It's going to be like, you don't love me! And she starts beating at his chest, and he's a big, strong Western man, so he doesn't really give a shit. But he still holds onto her wrists like you do when a bitch is trying to hit you, and she like, pulls away and ends up impaling herself on the Iron Throne, ending up like someone in a Renaissance painting, you know, with her arms above her head and shit like that. Mr. Twisted Frenzy throws $2 Streamlabs to say, do you think Davos will survive? Man, I don't know how he's still a fucking live, to be honest. How many battles he's survived?
He survived the Battle of the Blackwater, the Battle of the Bastards, the Battle of Fire and Ice, and then the battle for King's Landing.
Protecting Jon Snow's body as well in Castle Black.
Can you call that a battle?
No, but he was ready to go. And, you know, he had Longclaw at the time, didn't he? And he said, I apologise for what you're about to see. Because he's a shit swordsman. He's a brilliant sailor. He's a fantastic smuggler, but he's not a swordsman. How is he still alive? Jaime Lannister was arguably the best swordsman in the land, and he fucking bought it.
There's a question there from John number 1. Drunken Bear, due to your British accents, what part of Westeros do you think you'd be living in? I would come from somewhere in the south, probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would have started off in King's Landing, but then went, I
gotta go up north.
Gonna go up north.
Yeah. I found myself a nice, brutish, red-headed northern bird.
I'd have started off in the north, not Winterfell, but around there. And I'd be like, oh, too many fucking gingers. I'd go and live in King's Landing, and I would make quite the lifestyle from begging.
Ah, well, fair enough.
Which is the equivalent of running a YouTube channel.
Sir Powell throws $1 at me. Thank you so much, mate. So I asked earlier, who opposes Action Man?
What?
Are you referring to the action toy?
Yeah, the
that
British
I was talking
equivalent of
about
G.I.
in
Joe.
Sinatra's stream chat earlier.
Wandering Lisa says, Danny will try and Dracarys Jon, and the dragon won't. Oh, that's a strong prediction. I like that. The dragon will be like, no, Mum, because Drogon's going through the teenage phase. She'll go Dracarys, and Drogon will just go, oh.
Oh!
Or we find out Jon's an unburnt.
Yeah.
Well, he has been burned before, though, when he threw that lamp at the White Walker in, was it season 1? When he's on the wall.
Yeah, season 1.
So he does burn. But then it's like, you know, is Daenerys fireproof? Or is it just, you know, at times, like when she needs to be? Because she's never really tested it, has she? Just like, you know, eat a candle or something like that.
Why would you eat a candle?
Well, I mean, like, you never see her doing any flaming sambucas. But it's times when she has been fireproof have been, like, you know, proper fucking plot points. Proper turnarounds. Like, you know, when the dragons were hatched and when, you know, she killed all of the fucking widows of previous Carls. Just wandered on out then, tits and all, baby. Is she fireproof? Or is it the Lord of the Light doing his illuminating works? Nah. He's not a religious bone in your body, is there, Bear? Not even when it comes to Game of fucking Thrones. You're like, nah, no God.
So I didn't deny the existence of the Lord of Light. I'm not a Game of Thrones edgy boy atheist. You know, I'm not walking around Westeros with a fucking neckbeard, going, well, actually, I think you're
tipping
fine.
your helm, milady.
Milady.
They're trying to figure it out in the chat who we would be. Vash Stampede has the worst thing I've ever seen. Drunken Uncle is Bronn of the Blackwater. Sinatra is Varys, and Irate Bear is Robert Baratheon.
I'm not that fat.
You're pretty fat.
Fuck you.
John number 1 corrects him and says Sinatra is like the Hound. He hates everyone and calls people cunts. See, that's more accurate.
Don't we all do that?
Nah, but you don't really hate people, though.
I don't like them.
Not fond of them.
Someone before the stream started said Drunken Uncle is Varys. And, I mean, maybe 75%. A lot of the predictions I've made have come true. And Varys was never wrong in the entirety of the show. He was never once wrong.
Very true.
And also, I ain't got a cock. No one clipped that.
Just ahead.
Oh, thank you, Colleen B. Oh, your big sexy brain. Has the Pale Horse quote, the glass candles are burning, soon comes the Pale Mare, and after her, the others. And the second part is Kraken and Dark Flame, Lion and Griffin, the Sun's Son, and the Mama's Dragon, trust none of them, remember the Undying. Beware the perfumed censure. No one knows what that last bit means. But remember the Undying. Dany's going to be the Night Queen. Nah?
No.
Nah? Arya's going to come in with a fucking... Arya's going to kill Dany. She's going to come in with a fucking dragon glass thing. Boom! Right through the heart. Everyone goes, yay! And then she comes back. Finds the keys to the Volvo. Boop, boop. That's it. She's got a fucking iron horse.
Drives off.
Drives off into the sunset. James Coley for the $5 Streamlabs super chat, says, John proves he is Azor Ahai.
Azor Ahai.
Azor Ahai. Right, yeah, he put the pronunciation in there. I don't know about the Azor Ahai thing, though, because... I mean, where's the sword?
Oh, shit.
IR does make a point. John is undying. He undied. He did.
That is true. The Lord of Light actually brought John back, not fuck the Hound.
Yeah, fuck your atheism, Bear. Fucking hell.
What? I didn't see that.
Bear is like Robert Downey Jr. He's
Robert Downey Jr.
God, he's still an atheist.
So the glass candles are burning. A glass candle. What? The fucking big towers in King's Landing are the Red Keep.
I think you're looking into this more.
Of course I am. Soon comes the Pale Mare. Yeah, White Horse. That's good. All right, the Kraken. Obviously, that's the Iron Islanders. Yara's still rocking around.
Yeah.
And we know she's got that fucking big vagina energy.
She has, and obviously I started watching it again, didn't I, the other day? Got season 2. I think it's season 2 when Theon returns home to the Iron Islands, and it's like
starts fingering his own sister.
He's just fingering her, and she lets him do it.
She knew. Fuck it. Give me those big stuck sausage fingers. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the $2 Streamlab says, can't remember about a TV show, but the books did address this. And no, Dany is not fireproof all the time, only during very special occasions. Yeah, birthdays, anniversaries. Arguably, the same thing could be said for Jon. Yeah. Yeah, it depends how literal you want to be with the whole Targaryens are dragons thing, doesn't it? I don't think they're really dragons. There was one Targaryen, according to the lore, who drank wildfire because he thought he would turn into a dragon. Spoiler, he died.
Don't
he did not turn into a dragon. Viper Sword says Drunkle is Tyrion. I like that.
I'm Aerys Targaryen, and this is the Wildfire YouTube challenge.
I'm Cersei Lannister. Welcome to my crib. Just rocks.
There's a bit of rubble there. This is where the magic used to happen.
Laptop. I'm not sure, James. I'm not sure about the Azor Ahai thing. I mean, nothing's really happened with that, has it? Melisandre comes in.
That was when what's his name and the Fire Sword, Beric and the Fire Sword, and when Stannis Baratheon pulled the sword out of the fire.
Yeah, that was to symbolise him being the prince that was promised. But of course, that wasn't the case. I mean, if anything, then Beric was Azor Ahai because he actually had a fire sword, and he kept coming back as well, the stubborn bastard. Until his actual final demise, where he was just T-posing on the undead for dominance. I'm not sure about it though. I mean, now that Melisandre's gone,
Jon has Longclaw, right?
Yeah.
Who has Lightbringer? Where is it?
That's the thing. We don't know. I mean, Lightbringer's the sword that Azor Ahai is said to use, but I mean, I don't think there is a Lightbringer out there. And we're just like, we misplaced it. Left it in the back of the Volvo.
The Volvo's got great space, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of storage room space in the back. You can fit a couple of Great Danes in there.
A couple of direwolves.
A couple of direwolves, yeah.
Green Pirate Pete says Drunkle is Tyrion Lannister. He drinks and he knows things and is probably a midget. Only 2 of those are true. Take your pick. I keep going back to the Volvo because in the UK it's sponsored by Volvo. And they're the best adverts I've ever seen. They're like 5 seconds, these adverts, and it's just a car driving along. No one says anything like, Volvo. Well, yours for only $20,000. It's just a picture of a car, and in one of them, it's just people cleaning up a load of rubbish. There's not even a fucking car in there. There's no car to be seen. It just says Volvo. I applaud them every time. That's how you do adverts.
What were your favourite moments in Game of Thrones? And you can't give deaths.
Oh, really? Because
Yep.
Joffrey dying,
No, you can't.
Littlefinger dying. I mean,
That's
I audibly cheered.
Yes, that's cheating. You can't give satisfying deaths.
You're cheating, you fucking atheist.
The hound had a satisfying death.
Plaguebringer throws $2 Streamlabs to say, as a drunken uncle, are you a fan of bourbon? Yeah. Pretty much all there is to drink. That's pretty much all there is to drink here in Kentucky. Oh, that's where you have the derby. Starting my bender now. You get on it, buddy. Plaguebringer.
Favourite moments, boys. Not most satisfying death. Separate question.
Battle of fucking Blackwater Bay. Tyrion Lannister and his speech, his rousing speech, like he's Captain America. There are very brave men out there. Let's go kill them. Fucking fantastic.
Sin?
Any one of the Hound's most memorable scenes. If
Anything to
I
do
had
with
to
chickens.
pick one, it would be the one where he's talking to that kid. He's like, I know if any more words come pouring out of your cunt mouth, I'm gonna have to eat every fucking chicken in this room. And the kid's like, are you really gonna die over some chicken? And the Hound's like, someone is.
What about when he's come off of his god bender, you know, where he was building that fucking sept, and he wakes up and like everyone's dead. Oh no, he comes back for lunch, doesn't he? And everyone's been slaughtered. So he goes after the people, and one of them is a guy from a show called Him and Her, which is it's a quirky comedy. But he's the one who he gets stabbed at the end, and the Hound says, "You're really shit at dying. Do you know that?"
He's like, fuck
He goes,
you.
Fuck you! He goes, are those really going to be your last words? And he goes, cunt! Like there was an actual question mark on the end of it. You know, is that better, the Hound? Yes, it is. Thank you.
If I had to pick a second one, it would definitely be the Battle of the Bastards.
Oh,
That comes to the next question. Favourite battle?
What? No. If I got to pick a second moment, it's when they released the scythe as the wildlings were climbing the wall. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
and it
gorgeous.
just left a mess.
Left a hand dangling there.
Oh.
I've got to say, one of my favourite moments is when Jon embraces his wildling side and he proceeds to go down on Ygritte. It's like, I want to kiss you on the lips, not those lips.
That thing you did with your tongue. It's a rough life north of the wall. Critic throws $5 Streamlabs to say Drunkle loves to touch his own tits on a toil while watching Game of Thrones.
Why are you running?
Oh, that's just come through.
Drunkle loves to touch his own
That is-
tits
he's
on a
talking
toil while watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I just wish I had bigger tits. I've only got those midget tits. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the $2 Streamlabs says, which death made you cry, stroke bring you closest to tears?
Ooh.
That's, Oberon.
Puffy. Oh, yeah. I loved watching the reactions to that.
That was such
People
a good
in
fight.
bars and shit. Just go, no!
That was such a good fight. What I loved about it was mainly the sound of him like twirling his spear around, clack 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 clack, and his little slippers on the concrete, pat 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 pat. So pat 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 clack 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 pat pat clack. It was really nice to listen to.
Hodor was definitely the saddest.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Hold the door!
That's a good one.
Hold the door!
Imagine your fate has been sealed. What was he like back in that flashback? He was like, what, 14? Your fate has been sealed at the age of 14, and you know it, and it's to hold a fucking door shut. As
That's
you
why he
get
walked around
turned into
naked.
a
He just he
fucking
gave zero
calendar.
fucks.
Sorry, Bear, what was that?
I was like, that's why he used to walk around naked, isn't it? He just no fucks at all. It's like, I'm gonna die. I'm
Okay.
the fucking door closed. I'm gonna walk around naked.
Man,
Oh
like, if you knew that's how you were gonna die, like if I were Hodor, I'd be doing fucking heroin. I'd be doing everything, man. Like, it ain't gonna kill me. Do you know? James
Yeah.
Coley donates $5 through Super Chat to say, I'm gonna be pissed if we do not hear the end of Tyrion's donkey honeycomb story. Seriously pissed off. Hang on, donkey? Anyone remember that?
What?
No, I don't.
I'm looking it up.
I don't.
Oh, there you go. Someone has figured out Tyrion's honeycomb and jackass joke. Oh, honeycomb and a jackass.
I love the Battle for Hardhome, but my favourite
Oh.
battle is the Battle of the Bastards.
Oh, it's gotta be. I mean, visually, that was stunning.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I love the Battle for Hardhome because, you know, at the end of it, when everyone's dead and John's sailing away, complete silence.
Yeah.
And along comes the Night King and just lifts his arms up, and then the dead rise. It's like,
Everyone
fuck!
I mean, what a power move.
Yeah.
That was like the equivalent of finger guns. And everyone's just watching him, and like Night King's just like, yeah, you know what I'm about, mate? I know what you're about. So Buzz.ie is saying, now twice in Game of Thrones we've been tempted by Tyrion's honeycomb and jackass joke, only to have the punchline stolen away from us. Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to hear it. I mean, Tyrion's quite the moody individual these days.
He
not
is,
much,
yeah.
not much opportunity and reason for him to be a happy chappy like he used to be.
I'm glad he's back on the sauce, though, because he stopped drinking for a while. And then, of course, you know, the dead are at the gates of Winterfell, and I suppose you're going to have a cheeky cup of wine, aren't you?
Yeah.
What I do like is Podrick, isn't it? Have a glass of wine, please, Mum. Half a cup. And Tyrion hooks him right up.
Yeah, lad.
You say a Lannister always pays his debts, mate. Like, Tyrion has been paying his for fucking 5 seasons now.
He has. Most satisfying death.
The Hound.
Right, so we got an unconfirmed punchline to do. All right, we're going to do the joke, okay? So it goes... Tyrion walks into a brothel with a honeycomb and a jackass. The madam says, what can we do for you? Tyrion says, I need a woman to lay with, for mine has left me. She says, whatever for? And what's with the honeycomb and the mule? And he says, my woman found a genie in a bottle, and he granted her 3 wishes. The first was for a house fit for a queen, so he gave her this damn honeycomb. Nice. The second wish was that she have all the nicest ass in all the land, so he gave her this damn donkey. And she says, but what about the third wish? Tyrion says, well, she asked the genie to make my cock hang down past my knee. To which she replies, well, that's not so bad, eh? And Tyrion says, not so bad. I used to be 6'3". Oh!
Hey.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, it is.
That's actually really good. I mean, that makes total sense as well. There you go, James. I hope that satisfies you, mate. I mean, if Tyrion's going to die, it is going to be just as he reaches the punchline and then gets stabbed through the back of the head.
I'd like to tell a joke before you behead me.
Does anyone know any jokes?
Most satisfying death. What do you reckon?
It's a toss-up between Joffrey and Peter Baelish.
I'm sticking with the Hound.
I just didn't want him to die. I mean, he's had like a redemption arc about him and everything, you know. He actually started caring about people, and that second journey with Arya as well, he actually did a proper LOL. Like, I'd never seen him smile unless he was killing someone. He actually seemed happy. I guess he had to go, didn't he? He had to go. Sassy Ghost says, Drunken Uncle, did you notice during the celebration after the Battle of Ice and Fire that Podrick walked away with 2 women in the background? I laughed.
Yes, he did,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, you're... He's got that magic dick, hasn't he?
I'm tempted to say, and I think this is how you pronounce her name, Liza Tully.
Oh, someone in the chat's right. My hounds wouldn't harm me. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, Ramsay Bolton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's quite satisfying.
Such a good death. I mean, following the Battle of the Bastards as well, Jon Snow rocking into Winterfell, a giant's just breached the fucking gate for him, takes an arrow to the eye like he's a fucking medieval king. John throws down Longclaw as Ramsay says, you know you said about that one-on-one fight? Yeah, I'm up for that now. Throws it down, grabs the shield. 3 arrows, boom, boom, boom. None of them kill him. Throws the shield down again and just pummels his face into a paste.
You know the guy who played Ramsay was supposed to be playing Jon Snow?
I read that. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't go that way. I mean, him as Ramsay, he's a cruel bastard.
Yes,
Does that mean that does that mean Kit Harington would have been playing Ramsay?
He wouldn't have made a good Ramsay.
Chop your cock off.
If you think if this has a happy ending, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work, would it? He's too.
Nah.
Jon Snow was too brooding. I don't think the guy who played Ramsay Bolton has that broodiness about him. Plus, when he shags Daenerys as well, when we see Jon Snow's ass, I've already seen far too much of Ramsay Bolton's ass at this point. The guy just could not keep his clothes on, could he?
Let's get naked.
Gotta get
Surprising. Living up north.
naked. In the north, yeah, you're surrounded by snow. Yeah, get me cock out. Think how big it would look in, in the more warmer areas, I suppose. Mr. Twisted Frenzy throws $2 Streamlabs to say Sam's face when he first heard his father and brother were killed really plucked at the heartstrings. Yeah. Yeah, well, I like he goes, oh, your dad's dead. And he goes, oh, it's all right. At least I still got my brother. No. What a way to deliver it as well. I could have just gone, look, everyone here who's got a father and a brother, step forward. Well, not so fast, Samuel.
All right, what are your 3 favorite fights?
Fights or battles?
Fights.
Viper the Mountain.
Ramsay and Jon Snow counts as a fight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's up there. And this isn't top 3, this is just 3.
Oberyn versus the Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be on my top. Yeah, that's on my top 3.
I kind of want to put a joke one in there. Samwell Tarly versus the White Walker.
Oh, yeah. He's just constantly... He's having a kip. He's having a nap. Get up, you fat
The first
bastard.
fight when he was trying to protect Gilly in the woods, when it was just him versus a White Walker.
1-on-1.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my 3. Oberyn versus the Mountain.
Nice.
The Hound versus the Mountain.
Yep.
And Brienne versus the Hound.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? The thing about Brienne, though, is when she gets hurt, she really gets it. She really goes for it, doesn't she? She properly screams.
Yeah, she does.
Whereas Oberyn had his head smashed in, and he was really, quite polite about it.
I take that last one back. I'm going to say Brienne versus Arya when they were training.
Oh, that was great. Oh, yes. Yeah. The foreshadowing on it as well, the old dropping the dagger technique. And it was just, Brienne comes in with this fucking long sword and... it's got needle. So once she just ting, 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 she's hitting the sword 3 times. I have no idea why. I think it was just to piss her off.
Grey Worm and Barristan versus the Harpies.
Grey Worm and who?
Varys.
Right, yeah. Oh, man. That's when we lost someone, wasn't it? I was really hoping Grey Worm was going to get tucked in then. James Coley for the $2 Streamlabs Super Chat, fuck's sake, says, due to ice and snow, Eskimo rape isn't a thing. What the fuck?
That was the first time that Daenerys rode Drogon, wasn't it?
No. That was during the prize fights. She opened up the fucking death arena again. I think that one happened later on, didn't it? They were fighting in alleyways.
And they were being bundled in the stadium, weren't they? They were protecting Daenerys.
Those are separate dudes. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the $2 Streamlab says, I enjoyed Janos Slint's execution. Yeah, he turned into a whiny little bitch, didn't he? What a way to go. You get given an order in the Night's Watch, mate. You follow that order.
Oh, that's another good one. The first time Bronn fights for Tyrion.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Pushes him out the moon door.
In the Vale.
I want to see the little man fly. Fuck, I hate that kid.
Push him through the moon door!
fucking hate that kid.
I've seen that cunt as well. IRL at Comic Con, sat next to.
Please tell me you punched it. Was he sucking on her tit?
He was sat next to the obviously actress who plays Liza, and I was like, I couldn't help but think, breastfeeding.
Yeah.
It was like,
Pity.
I didn't want to go over to them to get their autograph just because of that, Instead, me and VB walked up to James Cosmo, who plays the first Lord Commander Mormont, and we met him.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just want to stroke his chin.
The Ned Stark versus the
Sir Arthur
Targaryen.
Dayton.
Yeah.
That's from Functionals, Joan Brand's flashback. Yeah, that was good. That outside the Tower of Joy, where not rape was happening. Yeah, that was a good one, because you always think of like Ned Stark, brilliant swordsman, but it turns out he didn't win, and the guy Arthur Dayne only died because he got stabbed in the back, which isn't very honourable.
No, it's not.
But fuck it, you can be honourable in the afterlife, buddy. That's those are some good questions. I mean, I got some questions for you, but has anyone got one more before we go into it?
Yeah, we can get one more if the chat hurries up.
A very iconic moment of Game of Thrones, in my opinion, would be when Daenerys fought the Unsullied and then ordered one of her dragons to kill one of the slave masters.
It
The
turns out
goddess.
they've been chatting shit about her behind her back, and she turns around going like, bruh, you think I don't know High Valyrian? I am Valyrian, nigga. That was some good shit. Well, hang on, what? Just finished Game of Thrones, you guys are going to be fit? There's no way you just watched Game of Thrones.
He's lying.
Of course he's lying, but well done, Sinatra. You're doing the Lord's work by timing him out. We're not fans of spoilers. I'm not even fans of trailers. A fan of trailers. Fucking hate trailers. Full of
I don't know
rednecks.
why. The trailers don't give away anything.
Brady Pickard says, who's the most bangable character?
Ooh.
Marjorie.
Hodor.
She's filth as well. And she's saying to Renly in season 2, would it be easier if I got my brother to come in?
Yeah.
You could take me from behind and you could pretend it's him.
Pretend I'm him. Oh, I mean, that bitch just wanted to be queen, though, didn't she? Just either by marriage or buggery. She was just so up for it. I mean, but then it was like her grandmother said as well. Like, she goes, I was good. You're better. She's a true politician.
Said Arya season 1. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Time him out.
What does he say?
Said Arya season 1.
Gas.
For fuck's sake.
All right, do you have a game, Drunkle?
Oh, do I have a game? Should we have a game? Oh, John number 1 says, Egret. She's pretty bangable, actually.
Yeah,
Or that Dornish chick. I mean, that doesn't narrow it down.
All of the Dornish chicks.
All of them.
They're all filth.
They're like the Latinas of Essos.
Yeah. Hey, mummy.
Shit me, Mr. Twisted
What's
Frenzy
the
for 10.
likelihood that Jon dies and Dany rules over with an iron fist?
Good question. What is the likelihood that Jon dies and Dany rules with an iron fist? Well, this is Game of Thrones, buddy. I mean, anything. We don't know. We don't know. We're gonna. I think just before we finish, we're gonna go through all three of us. I think who's gonna sit on the Iron Throne, who will they have as their hand, and who will be Grand Maester. So that's 3. We get 3 each. Should we have a game?
All right.
It's Games of Thrones, and it's the final Games of Thrones. I'm so sad. It's the final Games of Thrones. This week is entitled A Feast for Dickheads. I have put together a series of questions. It is the first one is 12 questions. The second section is on quotes. Who said the quote? And then we round it all off with a nice rousing game of Name That Bitch. Who would like to play a game? Let's play a fucking game. Okay, so this is one by one, starting with Sinatra, because you're not a little bitch. Name all of the Stark's direwolves. You name one, it goes on to Bear.
Ghost?
Go,
Is
yeah,
that
go for the
countable?
obvious one first. Be tactical about it, buddy. That's Ghost. Bear?
Lady.
Lady?
Lymeria?
Nymeria, very good. That's 2.
Oh, fuck my
Here
face.
we go.
You've already said Nymeria, said lady. Said...
says sucking dick early.
Shaggy Wolf. Shaggy something. Shaggy Dog, yeah.
It's just Shaggy. Who killed this child? Wasn't me. Viper, I am keeping score, but if you could do the same, then we could.
Shaggy Dog.
We can confirm. Shaggy Dog. Sinatra.
Did that go to the chat? Yeah, that goes to the chat. Viper Sword said it.
Okay, goes to the chat. Fine.
Grey Wind.
Grey Wind, very good.
The chat said it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, one for the chat.
And did they say summer already?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Sniping Hunt, in completely disregarding the spirit of the game, said 3 names. But Sir Blue-Footed Booby says Scooby. Fair play to you, sir. Fair play to you. So that's... I'm going to give 3 points to the chat, and it's 2 points apiece for you guys.
I got... Okay.
Okay. Shit. Title by title. What is Danny's full name?
Oh, no.
Starting with Irate Bear.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Daenerys Stormborn.
Very good. That's one.
Oh, fuck me.
Now on to Sinatra.
Of the House Targaryen.
Of House Targaryen.
Breaker of Chains.
Break of Chains is in there.
Unburned.
The Unburnt.
Queen of the Andals.
Queen of the
And
Andals.
the First Men.
And the First Men. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Still only one. There's 2 more. Oh no, there's 3 more.
Breaker of Chains, Queen of the Andals. Khaleesi of the Dothraki.
No. You got the beginning part right.
The Great... What is it? The Great Khaleesi?
I'll give it to you. It's the Great Grass Sea.
The Great Grass Sea, that's what it was.
There are 2 more.
Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Nope. No, it's Queen of the Andals and the First Men.
Mother of Dragons.
It's not your turn.
That should count for me, though.
Quick, Bear, what did Sinatra just say?
Don't be gay.
That's what he said. IR says Queen of the Perky Boobs. Spot on, buddy.
She did not have perky boobs.
Hater of bells. She did before fucking Khal Drogo got hold of them, mate. Now they're like fucking spaghetti.
I heard
the Mother of Dragons.
Mother of Dragons.
Oh, the Queen. The chat got it before I did.
Oh, okay.
So.
The chat got it right.
I got it before the chat did. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it wasn't your turn. There was all. I don't know. Did anyone say first of her name?
No.
No. Oh, point to me. Nice. Okay, I'm doing well.
Mega Hitler.
Mega Hitler.
Well done, goats. Goats, yeah.
Max Band says Queen of the Ashes and Hater of Bells. Genocide of cities. Strong work, strong work. Right.
Edgiest queen.
Now on to the lightning round. What is Hodor's real name?
Oh, shit.
Say it first, you get the point.
Fuck.
DJ.
TA says liquor of windows.
DJ Baggy Balls.
It is not DJ Baggy Balls.
Like his real name?
No, not the actor's, no, his character's name.
I know the actor's name.
Well, unfortunately, that's not the question. Also, unfortunately, that's not the question, is the 85th album by the band Mosque. John number 1 in the chat gets it. It is a Willis. Which is nice, actually, because
Willis?
all he said was Hodor. No one knew what he was talking about. Okay, carrying on with the lightning round. Answer first, you get the point. Tommen had a cat. Name that cat.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, this ain't an easy game, guys.
Mr. Fluffles.
Mr.
Sir Pounce.
Point to Sinatra. Well done, Sir Pants. We only saw him once, and that was when he had just lost his V-plates to Marjorie at the tender age of 12. Fucking, and he never had sex again, which, to be honest, if I hit that, I'd be fine with that.
Surprised Joffrey didn't grab it and torture it to death.
I think he had
Well,
tried to.
if you remember, Joffrey threatened to skin the cat.
That's right, yeah.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
skin the cat. Okay, how many kings has Varys served?
Eris.
6? 7? 6. I want to say 6.
You can keep saying 6. It don't mean it's the right answer.
Is it 4?
It is not 4.
7? 8?
It's not 7.
9.
All right.
10?
It's not
5?
10. It's
12?
5. Well done, Iron
Yeah.
Bear.
So you're including Daenerys in there, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I shouldn't have said kings, should I? My bad. My bad.
I wouldn't
love
have.
how people
I'm
in the chat.
started counting on my fingers. I'm like, Robert,
Oh,
Eris,
yeah.
Robert Eris, Joffrey, Tommen, and Daenerys.
Everyone in the chat, except for Vash Stampede, did every number known to man except for 5. Actually, shit, Vash Stampede got it first. Oh, I'm going to remove that point.
Come on, I counted on my fingers and everything.
I know. On your
Do you know how hard it is to move these sausage
fingers?
fingers?
Yeah, I do.
Give me the point then.
Who was the hand of the king before Eddard Stark?
Rob, is it Rob? No, something.
That
Something
was
Aaron.
just noises then.
Robert. What's his fucking first name? Mr. Aaron.
Surely it would be Lord, but Functional gets it in the chat. It is Lord John Aaron, Mr. Aaron.
I should get half a point.
No, I'm tempted to take a point off of you for the Mr. Aaron. Fuck's sake!
You should.
No, don't take a point. Give me half a
So
point.
tempted, mate.
Give me half a
Do it,
point.
do it.
It's pity points. Come on, I don't win games.
Which Lannister song was played just before it kicked off at the Red Wedding?
Oh.
The Reigns of Castamere?
Oh.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Some great metal covers of that
It's a
on YouTube,
Sinatra.
by the way.
The beautiful thing actually was as Jaime and Cersei were just about to get tucked in by, you know, architecture, the Reigns of Castamere started playing, which of course is the Lannister song before the massacre at the Red Wedding. And there was also the tune The Lord of Light was playing as Cersei blew up the Sept of Baelor. So as they both died, a mix of both the songs were playing, which is quite nice. On to the next. How many actors have played the Mountain?
3.
2.
All right, Bear.
I've met one of them. I met the first one.
All right.
It's fucking huge.
Prick. Oh, this is a good one. The actresses who play Dany and Cersei have also played the same Hollywood film character. Name that Hollywood film character.
Sarah Connor? No.
All right, Bear.
Oh, yes. Yes.
How fucked up is that?
Yeah.
They've both played Sarah Connor. That is so weird.
That is, yeah, that's true.
Well done, Bear. Well done.
Eric, the one who plays Danny played it in Genesis, and was Lena Headey in the show?
I'm not sure which ones were which. I've only seen my wife.
Emilia
film. See,
Clarke
I
was
got to
hot as
support her.
fucking Terminator Genesis as well.
She was fucking so sexy in that.
Mm-hmm. Much prefer her with her natural hair colour.
And the perky tits. A bastard in the north has the name Snow.
No. No, okay.
Well, I'm going to remove a point. If you
No,
don't. I'm not going to. A bastard in Dawn is named Sand. But what is the name of a bastard from The Reach? It is not an easy game.
It's not an easy
It's not an
game.
easy game. Functional straight in there. Sand!
Oh.
No, that's not the question I was asking, Functional. Calm your tits. Rest your breast.
Brad Young said, oh, wow.
Breast milk.
Robin. And it's Sniping
Sky.
Hunt 01 Flowers. Well done, Sniping Hunt. As it's... Oh, no, let's get to the end first, shall we?
That's the worst bastard name, isn't it?
It's pretty bad, isn't it? Like, you're a
They just
bastard.
call it Barristan McGillicuddy.
You're a bastard and you've got a gay name. Like, you've really lost the lottery there, didn't you? Penultimate question of this round. Sir Davos and Gendry both grew up in the same ghetto in King's Landing. Name that ghetto.
Flea Bottom.
Bottom.
I was in there way before.
Who
that.
said
No,
it
it wasn't.
first?
I was in there first.
I'm going to give it points.
100%.
See, this is what happens, Bear. When people say things at the same time, I give them both a point. In fact, just
Alright,
because you
alright.
don't do that on Mondays, I'm taking a point off.
Oh my, you wait until tomorrow.
I fucking will, mate. It's going to be a long night for me. And the final question of this round. Which house has a silver trout as its sigil?
Tully.
Yeah.
Sinatra says. The scores as they stand. I rate Bear with 7. Sinatra says with 9. The chat has 6. And I've got a point.
Good for you.
Thank you. Still doing better than Bear. Right,
So you're getting tomorrow, I know you come.
That's another point off of Bear.
Michael Weiner says, let's have some horse cock. We're a little short on my Streamlabs for horse cock. I don't know what to tell you.
On to the next round, which is Who Said That Thing? I'll give you a quote. You got to tell me who said it.
Okay.
Okay. The quote is, "You used to be taller." You used to be taller.
Robert Baratheon?
It was not Robert Baratheon. He said, "You've gotten fat."
And Eddard just looked at him like,
Yeah, he did. He looked at his belly. All right. It's
He
Mr.
just kinda
Twisted
looked
Frenzy
down
gets it. It's Arya. Well done, Mr. Twisted Frenzy. Said to Jon Snow in Season 8, Episode 1. You used to be taller. No. Just you're a bitch. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next quote. "My people are not peaceful. We will protect you."
Theon.
Not Theon.
His sister?
No. Her name's Yara, by the way, and she got fingered by her brother.
and I'd still probably smash.
Wait, what, after that?
As dirty as she is.
Oh,
I mean, she's
shit.
really
That was
dirty.
Grey Worm when he was talking
was-
to, what's her face?
Yeah, talking to Senior Brown
Dumb
Tits. Chat did get it first. I'm going to give a point to both of you because you said it as it came through in the chat. It was Grey Worm, Season 8, Episode 2 to We've Seen Your Brown Tits. Now you ain't got it.
Fucking
Next
dumb
one.
dead girl.
Dead girl, dead girl. Who said it? Stay back! He's got blue eyes!
Tormund.
No, it was said to Tormund.
By Ed.
Edison Toilet, not to be confused with Edison Toilet, which is the toilet invented by Edison in Season 8, Episode 1. Point to Sinatra.
Did you guys like that shirt, by the way?
Yes.
I loved your shirt.
it. Loved it, Sin.
Love it.
Great
I've shown it
shirt.
to everyone.
Are you wearing it now?
Yeah, I'm rocking it now.
Yeah,
You have to watch it. You have to watch it whilst we watch Game of Thrones.
I'm wearing my Game of Thrones socks, mate. That's how I know that everything's going to be all right. All right, next quote. "You've been defeated by a boy. You're held captive by a boy. Perhaps you'll be killed by a boy."
Jon Snow?
Not Jon Snow.
This was this season as well.
It was not Season 8. It was Season 2, Episode 1.
Rob Stark.
Rob Stark.
Ah, yeah.
Point to Sinatra.
He's talking to Jaime Lannister,
Yeah,
wasn't
he
he?
was talking to Jamie.
Okay, next quote.
As soon as you said Season 2, I knew it.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to Season 2, it could be fucking anyone, couldn't it?
They were all alive.
You start
then.
going, oh yeah, remember him? Ah, it's a lifetime ago. Right, on to the next. "A man's got to have a code."
Hound.
Also known as?
Sandor. Clegane.
I think you'll find it's Sir Sandor Clegane.
Shut up.
Very good. Season 4, Episode 1. Well, come on, look, I'm not letting Bear get away with Mr. Arryn. Right. Okay, next quote. "The king shits and the hand wipes." Vash
Cersei?
Stampede just referred to the hound as Sanny. I'm so tempted to time you out for that, buddy.
The Hound say that?
Was it Cersei?
It was not Cersei, it was not the hound.
Sounds like something the Hound would fucking say.
Well, no, it didn't involve the word cunt or chicken, so it definitely wasn't the hound.
Was it? No.
And the chat gets it. It is Vash Stampede. Jaime Lannister. Next quote. Oh shit! I just gave Sinatra a point. What the fuck am I doing? Ah, you can keep it.
Oi!
No, you can't. You can't. I took it off. "I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards,
Tyrion.
and broken things." Now that I
Tyrion.
finished the quote,
Tyrion
you may
Lannister.
answer.
Tyrion Lannister.
Point to Sinatra.
Oh, fuck you! I said it first.
You know the rules, man.
Give me the point. I've got none so
you
far.
know
in this
the
round.
rules.
Give me the point.
You can't just go around demanding points.
Right, Sinatra's won the game tomorrow.
Well, I might not even turn up.
Game.
Next quote. Oh, I'll say Jerboa.
I wouldn't be like you two at all, wouldn't it?
Jerboa. Jerboa's replacing both of us with this fucking
it.
voice changer.
I'm going now. I don't give a shit.
I'm taking my break then.
Right, next one. Backstabbing doesn't prepare you for a fight, and that's all the realm is now.
Varys?
You have to say it louder, mate.
Varys?
Nope.
It sounds like something the Hound might say, but not really.
No, again, didn't say cunt or chicken.
Yeah, true.
Theon wouldn't have said that.
Can you hold on for a second?
Bear, go, quick!
I'm hearing weird noises.
We're just strange noises.
What the fuck are you eating?
Oh, Sinatra says to his dog. Did Littlefinger say that? No.
Littlefinger did not say it. The chat hasn't got it right either.
I just heard and I go outside and she's eating fucking homework from the kid.
Oh no.
Dog ate my homework.
The
Bullshit.
one time it's actually true.
Colleen B gets it. Well done, Colleen B, with your big sexy brain. It was Robbo Baratheon. Remember him?
Oh, Robbo.
Remember him? Robbo.
Robbo.
Penultimate quote of the round. That's the vulgar word for dung.
What?
What? That's the vulgar word for dung.
I feel like that was someone explaining it to Tormund.
I like cock.
my milkshake sundae to someone?
Your milkshake sundae?
Yeah, Miss Sunday.
No.
I feel like I know this one. I just
Well, it's got to be someone explaining the language to someone else.
My
someone who
milkshake
wouldn't
sundae.
swear. Someone who wouldn't normally swear.
Yeah.
Daenerys?
Not Daenerys. She's thrown out a couple of fucks, hasn't she? Off camera.
Yeah, she had 2 strokes off camera. Too.
That's right. And Var Stampede gets it in the chat. Sansa Stark.
Yep.
Talking about the delights of sheep shifting. To which Tyrion asks, but why sheep shifting? That's the vulgar word for dung. Turns out she's just a fucking idiot. And the final one.
My favorite meme I've seen is Arya going, Sansa's the smartest person I know. And Jon's like, oh, fuck, I got to get her drug tested.
Right, final quote. 2 people said this. Chaos is a ladder.
Melisandre?
Nope.
Littlefinger.
That's one of them.
Barrett and Darius?
No.
Sansa.
Cersei?
Nope.
No to both?
No to both. The first quote was in Season 3, Episode 6. The second time was Season 7, Episode 4.
Bran.
That's it. Got
Chat got it first.
revived by a little autist. Oh, chat did get it first, and that was Colleen B with a big sexy brain. Point to the chat. Okay, and we're on to everyone's favourite round now. It's the picture round.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ben, I'm taking off another point.
Why?
Says Bran Flakes.
Just no,
I wouldn't eat them.
just no enthusiasm, Bear.
There was enough enthusiasm.
There was not
It was
any
a splash.
I am genuinely excited for the picture round.
Point to Sinatra. No, it's not.
Fuck
the case.
you!
Well, shit, I should
Bog-eyed
present to
twat.
everyone, shouldn't I? Check out this for
What?
an OBS layout, though, guys. It took me well over 3 minutes to make.
The wall. The wall. That's the wall. The wall. Trump's wall.
Is it the wall? The wall. Is it the wall? The wall.
It was
Stop
the
saying
one we
wall!
kept the sweaty jocks out.
For fuck's sake. Right, first picture. Name that bitch. You get it first, you get the point. And away we go. Name that bitch.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's the girl from Karth
Yeah, that's her
who
name.
called them Dora the Andel.
No. She's
Mrs.
so
Don't
old.
look at my face.
Don't look at my face. This is the Westeros equivalent of a hijab.
Chat gets it.
That wasn't in Westeros.
Yeah, well, that's why I spawned. And it is... Who got it? Colleen B. With a big
Functional
sexy
says
brain.
quiche.
It,
Quiche,
it
quiche.
is, of course, quiche. Fucking quiche. Who said that? Who said that?
Functional.
Functional. Point to the chat, buddy. Well done. That's great. That's 2 points to the chat. 1 for the correct answer and 1 for the worst answer available. On to the next. Name that bitch.
Oh, Rob Stark's wife.
That's
what the
her
fuck's
name,
her
yep. It's like Of Mice and
They
Men.
ever-
It's Curly's wife.
Mrs. Stark.
For fuck's sake.
Talisa? Tulsa?
Fucking Mrs. Stark.
I'm
No, you're not
wrong,
invited to
man.
tomorrow's stream. Sinatra does get it right, though. It is Talisa. Well done. That's a point
I
to
wasn't
Sinatra.
wrong.
You were wrong.
No, I wasn't.
You were wrong. And I just want to make it clear that this woman is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
Like, effortless gorgeous. Even with, like,
Yeah,
shit on her face.
Even with just fucking everything on her face, she's
Yeah.
still a nut.
But alas, I mean, my wife is still alive. Our love is not meant to be, Talisa. Right, on to the next. Name that bitch! If you say Mr. Ginger Boy, I'm kicking you from the hangout.
The baker's boy.
Yeah,
Baker's
yeah.
Boy, that's right. Max Bant said Pepper Potts. What the fuck is wrong with you? Brady Pickard with
yeah.
Baker Boy. Queen Quenepa with Butcher's Boy. And John number 1 gets it. It is Micah.
It's Coppercap.
It's
I
Micah.
agree
It's
with
fucking
chat.
Coppercat.
I do agree with you, chat.
Coppercat. Right, as it stands is R8 Bear with 7.
Well, I had more points than that.
Yeah, but you were a bitch.
You took them
Sinatra
away.
says
You're a
with
dick.
13. The chat with 15. And I've still got 1 point. On to the next.
Give me your point.
Name that bitch!
Ah, shit.
It's the... Oh, fuck's sake. I think I remember this
Name
off the
it.
season 2 recently.
Someone said it earlier on, actually.
Baby Stabber 1.
Janos Slint.
Sinatra says. Someone did say Janos in the old chatty doodah there, but I wanted full name. It is Janos Slint. Point to Sinatra. On to the next. Name that bitch!
I love how he's in Name That Bitch. Oh, that's that rat fuck.
Yeah, oh, point to Sin. No, that's not his name, you dick.
Mr. Ratfuck.
Miss Fuck. Right, Bear, you're gone.
Rat fuck.
Mr. Ratfuck.
Alright, you've redeemed yourself with the sir. Okay.
There you go. Yes. Side one of a cad if you lost weight.
I genuinely don't know his name, but I'm looking him up as the rat guy from the Night's Watch.
Okay, Sniping Hunt 01 gets it. It is a lock.
That's the first thing that popped up.
He was also in Lost. No, that was
I
just
never
someone
finished
called
one.
Lock.
Wasn't he the cunt who carved Jamie's hand? Not in the Night's Watch.
Yes, yes it was.
Yes, he cut off Jamie's hand. Yeah.
You did.
He's the one who chucked Brienne into the bear pit as well.
That's right, yeah. You can remember all of his
laughing at
deeds,
her.
but you couldn't remember his name, could you? Sir Ratman. Right, on to
I
the
don't have
next.
dementia, remember this.
Name that bitch!
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's the point of the game, Sinatra, yeah.
Mr. Tyrell.
Oh, for Bear, I'm this close.
All right, Lord.
Daddy
Lord
Tyrell!
Papa Tyrell.
Sir Tyrell. Fuck.
Sniping Hunt 01, Mace... Oh, no, sorry, that's Colleen B with a big sexy brain. It's Mace Tyrell.
Drunken uncle in 20 years.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fine, why not?
Also, Mace is a cool name.
We'll stick with it. Mace is a cool name, isn't it? They couldn't have
He doesn't
given it to
deserve
the
that name.
fucking biggest pussy. What the
Mace.
fuck?
Mace Windu and this guy.
Pepper spray. Right, on to the next. Name that bitch.
Oh, bollocks.
No, that's not it.
It's from the Night's Watch. He's the
He's
guy
from
who
the Night's
fucking
Watch.
recruits people. Oh, he was fucking killed by one of the
Queen Quenepa
Lannister
says
captains.
Mace is a hot name. Yeah,
Yoren.
not a hot guy. The Math Queen says Uncle Vernon. What the fuck?
Is my answer wrong?
What was your answer?
Yoren.
Yoren, let's have a look. It's Yoren. Is in. You're on your own now, bucko. Oh,
Yeah, he got fucking.
Yeah, he got
He got
fucked.
yeeted as well.
Sword through the shoulder, downwards.
Yeah. That's how they get you. No disability benefits in Westeros. On
That's
to the
a
next.
rude way to go.
Name that bitch. Oh shit.
Tully.
Mr. Tully.
Oh, fuck, Bear. Bear,
Don't
one
do it.
more. Right. I'm actually yeeting you from the fucking hangout. Death Network said discount Stark for the last one. That's good.
Brandon.
Mr. Twisted Frenzy Blackfish. Yeah, it is, but it's not the name we're going for.
Is my answer wrong?
What did you say?
Brandon Tully.
Brendan Tully. Let's find out. Brendan Tully. Sinatra says, killing it.
Are you not able to hear me?
No, you are quite quiet sometimes.
Oh, sorry. Let me turn my shit up a little bit.
It's alright. Right. Okay, I think we might have one more. Name that bitch!
Oh, fuck. Marcia, something like that, isn't it?
Marcella
Ah!
Lannister.
Marcella Lannister, yeah.
Sinatra says. Sinatra says with a point. And I think we might have one more! Name
Little Miss
that
Baratheon.
bitch!
Oh, the guy from the House of the Undead.
That's it. Well done. Good. Yeah, that's his name.
Tried to tea leaf Daenerys' dragons.
Richard O'Brien. He doesn't have vein in his head. Let me just zoom in
Every
on that for a
pedo ever.
second. Zoom in on his head. There.
And geography
What the fuck?
teacher.
Look at the state of that.
Pratt Pre.
It's like a fucking road map. It's a Route 66 going across this fucking Swede.
Is my answer wrong?
What was it?
I said Pratt Pre like 4 times.
Say it one more time.
Pratt Pre.
It's
5 times.
Pia.
Oh, shit.
Pia. Pre. And I believe, yeah, that is our game.
Larson.
That is Name That Bitch. Viper, maybe we please have the scores. And the way it stands here, Irate Bear, still on 7.
I had more than that, you dick.
Sinatra says with 20 and the chat with 17. And also, I've got a point. Viper, may we please have your version of the scores?
I'd at least had about 12.
Okay, Irate Bear with 6 points.
he's gonna keep taking points, huh?
As it comes out, Viper Sword says Irate Bear has 7 points. No, it's 6 now, love, but okay. Sinatra says with 18. The chat with 17. And Drunkle with 1.
So
She
Viper
says Master,
really
but
is,
it's actually Grand Maester.
Viper's really just making up these scores.
Maybe. But then also, maybe not. Right, so we're into the last 7 minutes now, guys. Let's have some. Seven! Let's, which is actually one more than the points you scored. Shall we?
You're such a douche canoe. You really are.
Functional in the chat says, I am Team Beckfast. I demand you give Bear 15. Okay, Bear's down to 5 points. The game's over.
Mr.
You're still losing.
Uncle.
I think you'll find it's Maester. Maester.
Mister.
And that's actually the end of your education. We've had four games. We went through the humanities, we did geography, we did history, we did religion, and we just did some general knowledge. Guys, I think now you're ready to become the leaders of your own house. House Sinatra, of course. What's your house slogan, Sinatra?
The most racist house in Westeros.
Well, I think that's your motto.
Hear me oof.
It is Hear Me Oof. And of course, House Downs was the house motto of...
Oh fuck, where is it? I can remember
Oh my
days. Not mine.
If you're not ready to
How's
be...
is the breakfast?
If you're not ready to be head of your house now, Bear, like after that...
How's is the breakfast?
That education I gave you.
How's is the breakfast? Although really mine should have been based on House Mormont, you know, with it being Bear Island, you know.
Yeah, that's why you're not the Maester. So let's have how do we think tonight's going to end up then, gents? Like, who's going to pick one person to die, one person who's going to end up on the throne, one person is going to be their hand.
Danny dies, John on the throne, Davos is his hand.
Well, the guy with only 1.5 hands.
Yep. They'll make a joke out of it, I'm sure.
I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure. The old Onion Knight. What about you, Beth?
Danny gets shanked by Arya.
Mm.
It's got to go down like that in front of John.
Yeah. While
John.
she's wearing John's face. And he's like, oh, where's my face?
Where's my face gone?
Where's my face at?
That was Geordie.
It was. I don't know where Geordie
You
comes
have,
from.
you have to focus your inner glue bag when you do John's voice, you know?
Your inner glue bag.
Yes, that's what people from Hull
I
are.
really don't
They're
know
glue
how to
bags.
feel about that.
John, obviously, I think will be the one who sits on the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
His hand, if Tyrion doesn't get executed for treason, then it would be Tyrion. If he does get executed, then I'm not. I don't think Davos would be.
Well, John says, John, Grilling Pirate Pete says John sitting on the throne with Ghost being his hand. I mean, mate, I'd put money into the budget if we could have more Ghost. I don't know. And he says, final scene, John sitting on the throne giving Ghost's good ear a scratch. He's got one ear! He lost an ear!
Sam. Look, so Sam can't be his hand.
Of course he can.
Well, he's a.
All he's got to do is sit down. We know he's good at that.
Yeah, I'll say Sam is his hand then.
Okay,
The big
Sam is his
Bezzy
hand.
Wingers.
Bezzy Wingers, for fuck's sake. So tempted to yeet you. Queen Quineppa says Jamie punches Cersei out of the bricks like Super Mario and she continues to reign as the Night Queen.
Stop saying that.
I know, Echo says I can't believe John didn't even hug Ghost goodbye. I know! Hug the dog!
Yeah, their explanation was it takes a lot of money to get the CGI to move like that.
Yeah.
And in the episode before, Lady Mormont got picked up by a fucking giant.
Now we have a choice. We can kill a child,
Yeah.
or we can have a touching moment between John and Ghost.
I think I preferred the killing of the child.
Because that made me and Drunkle even.
Yeah, I just earned myself 16 points with that. Echo says John Wick to kill Jon Snow. Yeah, because he didn't hug the doggo. Fuck. I don't think Danny's gonna die. I think it's gonna be by John's hand.
You think it's going to be a proper domestic?
I'm feeling domestic, yeah, because once she's
Someone
she's
called
there,
Jeremy Kyle.
She's no, they're not. Well, yeah,
Sir
actually,
Jeremy
yeah.
Kyle.
No, Mister. I mean, it makes sense though, doesn't it? Because people die after being on that show. So yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have a domestic. I'm banking on it. I mean, if the Iron Throne's still there, they're gonna be there. Like, she's gonna have a right go at it and everything. Like, look, just you being here is gonna cause more traitors because the people love you, and I'm a Targaryen alone in the world. All I've got is my right to the throne. Whereas the people actually look at you as a leader, you know? Whenever you fought anything, you were in the vanguard, mate. You were at the front. Battle of the Bastards, you were a total badass. I've seen the footage. So it's going to be a domestic.
Okay.
I think, anyway. And then, of course, they find the key to the Volvo.
Samwell Tarly sits on the Iron Throne and it fucking collapses.
Fucking chair made of metal.
Fat bastard.
Fuck. He is the wall. They could use him to plug the gap in it, couldn't they? So yeah, I think that'll go down that way. Of course, he will choose Sam as his hand, or at least like put him up in the ranks of maesters or some shit. I mean, if Tyrion's still around, you'd be foolish not to have him as your hand.
Oh yeah, he's got the experience.
He's got the experience. He drinks and he knows things, and his mind needs books like a sword needs a whetstone.
Tyrion deserves happiness.
He does, doesn't he? Like, he's just had such a miserable life. The two women he fell in love with, it turns out, were both whores. And both ended up getting fucked by his dad. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Elite Haxa, or Haxerfish, says someone needs to get killed by the throne. Yes, I agree. Metal chair! No, I still think fucking... Tormund comes in and just fucking smashes it over Danny's head. Boom! And we see Ghost for one last time.
I do have a question though.
What's your question?
Bronn.
Yeah.
He's
I think he's done.
well, Tyrion's not going to be able to fulfill his wish.
No, but I don't think he'll turn back. He won't turn up again. LK Paul says, how late am I to this? About an hour and a half, buddy. We're about to finish. Here's what I think is going to be the final image of Game of Thrones, though, right? You remember the beginning when they were advertising it? It was Sean Bean sat on the Iron Throne, looking forlorn, holding a sword in one hand. That's going to be the same thing, but with Jon Snow.
Brooding.
Brooding. Very brooding. Focusing on his inner glue bag. Very brooding, and because he doesn't want the throne, which just says to me, like, because I don't think there's such thing as a happy ending in Game of Thrones. Those who want
build
the
a
throne,
council estate. We call it Brandome.
First thing I'm going to do when I'm king is make a Londis just around the corner. So are Morrison's, shall we?
Right, Aldi over there.
Let's have an Aldi. And of course,
the
you're going to do that. You've got to have a Lidl right next to it as well.
You know, the glue bags take proper pride in the fact that they have the Europe's biggest council estate in their city.
You've got to be proud of something from there, haven't you?
Well, they're also the city of culture, apparently. I think.
Yeah, culture, crime, same thing.
Drug culture.
Queen Quinepa says, if you think this has a happy ending, you're not paying attention. Excellent quote from Ramsay Bolton. I honestly think that's how it's going to end. Everyone who wants the throne doesn't get the throne. The one person who doesn't want it is going to be cursed with it.
That's Johnny Boy. That's Jono.
And because he's been brought back by the Lord of Light, he's never going to die of old age. So he's a king forever. What a curse.
I have a joke before we leave.
Oh, before you do, Mr. Twisted Frenzy says, for $2 Streamlab says, how does Drogon die? Dragon cancer? I don't know.
Jon Snow keeps Drogon.
I think, yeah, he should, yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of that, actually, yeah, because she's going to try and Dracarys him. And Drogon will go, oh. Oh, Mum! Embarrassing me in front of the King of the North!
Come on!
Oh, what was it you wanted to say, Sinatra?
Why don't Italians like Jehovah's Witnesses?
I do not know.
Because Italians don't like any witnesses. Good night, everybody!
Hey! Finally, Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the $2 Streamlab says, words of House Bolton, our knives are sharp. Aren't they, though? Got them cock-cutting blades. I just like to think, but beneath the...
No, Satanic Cultist, it was Liverpool.
Beneath
Changed
the
the
Dreadfort,
hull.
there's just a room full of severed penises. We've reached the end of...
Wait. Brandy Pickard in the chat says, so why can't he pet Drogon? He can.
He can.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
It's less budget for that. That's absolutely fine. We've reached the end, guys. This is we only did 4 episodes. We only had the idea to do a Game of Thrones stream just under halfway through the final season. It's been such fun. I honestly, I wish that we'd been doing it for every single episode, actually, of every single series. It would have been awesome. And I know people say this is a bigoted podcast and everything, but really, I think the real bigotry is the friends we made along the way. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, guys. We've all got 27 minutes until this fucking motherfucker of a finale starts. Someone put me on suicide watch. We're going to be back tomorrow. Bless you. We're going to be back tomorrow on the I Rep Bear channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm EST. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for all the amazing donations, and I hope you have a really, really good show. Don't rape the direwolf.